Hey everyone, Agnach here. Welcome to another video. In today's video, I'm bringing a recap from our first war in the LIC. There are many good teams in this tournament, and I believe the only pro teams I didn't see in this lineup were Alternate Attacks and INTZ. We are in Group E, and we will be facing Trap Gaming, Dark Tangent, Activity, Team 99%, and Last Dance. All of them really good teams. Our first match was against Team 99%. I'll bring you all the triples from the war, and at the end of all the triples I'll show all the stats from the war and who won this match. So let's go to the first attack. So the first attack was TK coming in with a Queen Charge Lalo. He's only bringing one Lava Hound and the 4 Rages, 2 Freezes, 2 Haste and a Poison. So he puts the King to funnel the Queen. Once the King moves away, he puts his healers down. Nothing worse than having the healers go onto his King. So now the King walks inside. He's gonna be pulling the CC out, which is a Lava Hound and a couple of Headhunters. Since his first Super Wall Breaker, he brought 3 for this raid for the Queen, so that she goes inside into the Multi-Inferno once she gets rid of this CC. Thankfully the AD also went down, so it only hit one of the healers once. And also the Baby Dragon funneled at 3 o'clock just to make sure that the Queen does walk inside. Now here he's gonna wait to see what happens to the Queen, if she walks up and gets rid of the enemy Queen and goes up to the scatter, or if she's gonna reroute to the temple. So she should be going up to the scatter shot. So puts another rage there, gets rid of another air defense, another skelly trap. Now she's gonna keep moving up. So goes to the builder, the mortar. Now that he knows that she's gonna keep going up, puts another rage there and starts with the stone slammer to go directly into the tank hole. We're at 36%, but the tank hole activates, and now the slammer can get rid of the tank hole. Uses the freeze just to make sure the slammer doesn't pop. And he starts his lava loon from 7 o'clock, moving on a clockwise formation. As you can see, the slammer has just like 1 HP, but it's still staying alive. And scatter is being tanked by the Queen. The Queen got rid of the enemy Queen and the enemy Royal Champion. Uses the Warden ability beautifully there, and the slammer finally pops here on top of the Eagle. Now he's got lots of loons. With the Baby Dragon coming out of there, the Baby Dragon is going to be helping clear some of the trash buildings that the loons are leaving behind. Uses the RC ability just to get rid of some of the Teslas from that Tesla farm. And now he just swags his 2 Super Wall Breakers to go in for that Wizard Tower. And this was an overkill, very nicely done by TK. Getting back into the Lalo, very nicely done. So then these guys came in and they responded. So we've got Luffy Dragonair coming in with also a Queen Charge Lalo of his own. He's using the Zap Quake trick with the Royal Champion. She goes towards the AD, gets rid of it, and then she can use the ability. Then the single Inferno goes down. Also pulls the CC out, and the Royal Champ is gonna be dead there. But she's already created a bit of a funnel for the Queen to start the walk. Uses the poison for the Headhunters, and then she's gonna take a trillion years getting rid of this Lava Hound. So we'll go ×2, and once she gets rid of the Lava Hound, now he puts Yeti at 3 o'clock just to start a bit of a funnel there. Also sends his King to create a bit more of a funnel for the Queen so that she walks inside the base. Puts another rage. This is a Multi-Inferno, so she's not gonna die. There's also 2 Grand Expos, so that's why the rage is keeping her topped up. And he still has 1 more Super Wall Breaker that he can send. And once this Goldmine goes down, once he sends his Super Wall Breaker, he's gonna target the Expo compartment. That's gonna be giving the Queen range to hit the Eagle and the Sweeper as well. Now he starts with his slammer going directly from 4 o'clock, and that's also gonna be helping the Queen. The Queen is also getting rid of the defending Queen, and now she's getting rid of the Eagle. Now this Sweeper is just gonna be pushing all the loons back. He's still at 43%, so he's hoping the tank hole activates. Tornado Trap goes off, but only a couple of lava pups get there, so he uses the freeze for the scatter and the sweeper. Now the loons under the warden ability go to the tank hole, and they just managed to leave from the tank hole without getting affected, and they're continuing flying. Puts his last loons from 9 o'clock just to trim the defenses from the outside, just to keep his main pack inside. However, he still has his queen at full health, and he barely uses his her ability just to get rid of the defending king. And this base was nicely tripled by them. This was a nice attack as well, so now we've got 2 triples each side with the queen charge Lalo. Then we've got Berna here coming in with the Sapquake Lalo with the Sui heroes. So he got rid of the scatter there in the center, also creating a bit of pathing by creating that donut shape. And now he sends an ice golem with a wall breaker into the single inferno compartment directly to go into the town hall. Now the ice golem dies, so that freezes the single inferno, which is going to give him a little bit more time to go. The CC comes out, it's again the lava hound and the 2 head hunters. They die, and now the queen is targeting the lava hound. The king is just getting rid of some of the defenses. The wall breaker makes it all the way to the temple compartment, and the lava has popped. Now the royal champion was also on the left hand side and got rid of the second scatter shot, so both scatter shots are down now. From the wall breaker as well, he had ice golems, which are going to be tanking for the queen. Tornado Trap goes off, and the tank hole goes down, and the queen is still at full health with her ability intact. The ice golems just dying there, freezing everything in the center of the base. They freeze the Grand Expo, so I think he just wants his queen to go all the way up and kill the defending queen. So now gets rid of the Wiz Tower, gets rid of the Grand Expo. Now she targets the Tesla, and now she targets the queen. The queen goes down, and now he's good to start his Lalo. His first lava hand pulls 2 black mines, 3 black mines, and explodes. So he sends his second lava hand. He brought 3 lava hounds for this attack, and now he's deploying all his loons surgically, putting a few on the outside just to make sure that the main pack stays on the inside. Since his third lava hound at 9 o'clock, that's going to be tanking the royal champion for a little bit. He also has 2 skelly spells that he's going to be using to tank for the royal champion as well. And as you can see, he also brings a heal. Use the warden ability there in the center of the base. All of the lava pups and the skellies are killing the royal champion. Uses a heal for the multi inferno at the back end, so all of the loons are nicely topped up, and this base was crashed. Very nicely done by Berna. Really good attacks by him. He comes up with really amazing plans, and here it shows. He also had the 2 head hunters and the 2 loons swagged, so he just decides to do a little bit of a little parade. One of them goes flying, but very nicely done by him. And so now we were 2 triples up to their 1. So the next one is a triple by them as well, and they came in. Corinthian came in with the hybrid, the normal hybrid, with the 2 heals, 3 rages, 2 freeze, and poison. So he starts with his queen charge at 5 o'clock. Puts a baby dragon around 7 just to get rid of some of the buildings out there. Puts the rage down as the queen is targeting the defending queen, and she walks in. Now he has to use the freeze for the single inferno just to make sure she doesn't die. Sends the first super wall breaker. He also has 3 super wall breakers, so he sends the first one for the single inferno. Now the queen gets rid of that single inferno, and she walks in. Now she's going to be able to get rid of the scatter shot as well. Sends a few hogs there for the AD, which were targeting his healers, so nicely done by him. And now the CC comes out. We also have the lava hound and the 2 head hunters. Has to use his queen ability nice and early, And now he starts with his hybrid from 3 o'clock with the king around 2, just getting rid of the outside defenses just to make sure the hybrid stays inside, and he wants his queen to walk inside for the temple. Now look how low the queen was getting, and he got lucky that the queen was within the warden aura when he popped the warden's ability, so the queen was with her ability, even though she didn't have any healers. She managed to get rid of the tank hole. Otherwise this could have been a 1-star, but got lucky there and it worked, so very nicely done. And now he puts his last heal there for the rest of his hybrid. Gets rid of the bomb tower and the scattershot and the royal champion under this heal. Single Inferno doesn't target the royal champ, so she's still alive and with her ability. And now they're heading towards the last few compartments of the base. Few hawks are on the outside, trimming the defenses on the outside, and some of the miners are still inside. There's still a king with full health there. His royal champ, as I said, still has the ability, so he uses the ability now. She targets the multi-inferno. Now the king goes to the royal champ. She's gonna be die over here by the king. Now the hawks are on the final expo. The king is targeting the hawks, so he's killed all the hawks. He's got a few wizards and the warden. The warden somehow now he becomes OP and starts hitting the expo, but then he changes target and starts hitting the king. Now he changes back, gets the expo, and now they get the platform. And this was a triple by them. Bit of a lucky attack, but it's still a triple. So now we've got Trento here. He also came in with a triple with the hybrid as well, with 3 rages and the 2 heals. So he uses a baby dragon at 12 to funnel and a yeti around 10 to funnel as well. His idea was to put the queen down and queen charge into that single inferno. So as the first super wall breaker, again he also brings 3 of them. And starts putting his healers down. Cockaloon gets rid of the wizard tower, gets rid of the AD, and she walks inside. Now the single inferno is targeting her and the warden statue, so we were yelling put a rage down, put a rage down. So he finally does it. Thankfully he didn't have to use the queen ability, and she gets stopped up again, puts the poison down for the CC, again pops lava and headhunters, gets rid of those nice and easy, and she should be getting rid of the tankle as well. So now she targets the tankle, so now we know he can put the siege barracks and the king at 9:30 or 8:30 to start funneling his hybrid to go directly into the eagle. Black Knight kills one of his healers. Now the queen is walking in and getting rid of one of the ground expos. And then she's just gonna stay in the center of the base. Puts the first heal down for his hybrid. He still has a heal, a rage, and a freeze left. The headhunters got rid of the enemy royal champ, and then they go and start hitting the enemy king, and then they die. Puts the rage down as the hybrid troops are within the warden's ability, which is one of the best times that you can put the rage down. Now here is the royal champ. She's getting rid of the queen and the scattershot, but she dies there. So he still had his freeze, and he thought it was better if he waited until the hybrid troops got onto the scattershot to freeze the queen and the scattershot. And I think it paid off. All the miners get rid of the queen and the scattershot, and then they continue getting rid of the queen platform, and then single inferno bomb tower. The queen is still alive with the healers. She's getting topped up, and he still has her queen ability. And this base looks like it's gonna be triple. Very nicely done by Trento, and this now is 3 triples to their 2 triples. And with that triple, we ended up taking the win 13-10. Even though they had 2 3-stars, they also had 2 1-stars, one of them on my base. We also finished 92.2% destruction. It was a very good war, and GG to them. If you liked the video, please click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time with more Clash. See ya.